F1's luring European leg is over, and it's time for the teams and drivers to embark on long-haul flights around the globe for the final chapter of this season. First up, the Singapore Grand Prix weekend, one of the most hottest and physically demanding races on the F1 calendar. It usually represents the only Grand Prix in a given year, so it run to the sport's 2-hour time limit thanks to slow speeds and likelihood of safety cars. Not so 2023, thanks to dramatic layout change in the final sector of the circuit due to construction work. With 4 corners removed, this will almost be certainly the fastest Singapore Grand Prix in history. We'll have to wait and see if this trip turns into an all-new shorter run around the Marina Bay is enough to stop the untrippable Max Verstappen, but this is the location of Dutchman's worst result in the past 12 months. A straight run in what was the turn 20 replaces a slow left right turn corner sequence that took the drivers around and underneath the Bay grandstand. Overtaking is not as unmanageable here as a tight twisty Monaco circuit, but nonetheless very tricky. A new straight around 400 metres long, however, could definitely create an active chance, with turn 16 now becoming heavily brake zone. The drivers will want to maximise their time on track in free practice sessions to gain any possible advantage before Sunday's race, and Pirelli had preferred a tyre trio for street circuits and will again bring the softest tyre compounds from their arsenal to Singapore. As such, this weekend's Red Bull soft rubber is the C5, the yellow medium C4, and the white rim Pirelli is the C3. However, this is a tropical race 85 miles from the equator, and humid conditions often see heavy rain hitting almost random. Look at last year when the storm delayed the start by an hour. The western Inters may get some running here, scattered thunderstorms on Saturday and Sunday's forecast. And yeah, in case you missed the news from Italy, Verstappen is now the only driver in history to take 10 consecutive wins. The reigning champion's form is quite literally unprecedented, and anyone else trying to take a podium from him will need to be monumental effort and taking advantage and maybe misfortune or something. However, this is Singapore, barriers are always close. Even if Verstappen doesn't put a foot wrong, another driver's trip into the wall could bring out a safety car, tough overtaking track. That could maybe sit down the opportunity to present a chance for the chasing pack. Who knows? But yeah, I think, he'll still be the favourite, definitely coming into it. Don't kid yourself. Qualifying starts at 2 and the race is at 1. So yeah, it's still European scheduling as it's a night race. Screaming live on Sky Sports, highlights on Channel 4. And yeah, we're expecting hot weekend here. Highs of 31 degrees, mid-20s, etc, etc. Even in the night, yeah, it's just bloody hot in Singapore, isn't it? But moving on to what we saw in practice ahead of the Grand Prix, and yeah, obviously, like we always say with practice 1 Singapore Grand Prix, it's probably one of the most unrepresentative sessions that you get really of the year, because just totally different time of day. But Ferraris did start on top with Verstappen 3rd, Norris 4th. But yeah, I think Ferraris, they'll be really looking to back up their form from Monza, because obviously totally different type of tracks, but still looks pretty solid on this type of track. So yeah, that will give them some encouragement. Before in practice 2 we saw a similar result again. This time with Perez 7th, Verstappen 8th. Hello. Could we have a shot coming in this weekend? Who knows? But yeah, it seems like maybe we could do. Maybe we can't. I think, we'll have to wait until more to see more about it. But yeah, definitely seems like Ferrari very strong. But Mercedes behind with Aston Martin, McLaren, there or thereabouts too. So yeah, it seems like we could at least have a battle for the weekend. Not getting my hopes up, but yeah, let's see, because we could be in for a very intriguing weekend if this all keeps up. And then in practice 3, obviously Saturday morning, so again, not one of the more representative sessions that we've seen, but it was Ferrari on top again. Carlos Sainz just ahead of George Russell. Verstappen down in 4th, 3.5 tenths adrift. So yeah, 4 teams in the top 4. Definitely positive signs heading into the weekend. But have Red Bull just been sandbagging the whole time? Who knows? But we have seen in the past, Singapore has been a tough, place for dominant cars to go. It kind of shown where Mercedes is dominant. So yeah, who knows? But for this weekend, I'm going to say on pole will be Max Verstappen, and winning the race will be Max Verstappen. I'm not going to be fooled. I'm going to maybe say it and hope that this time I'm wrong. Because it would be nice to have a different change of winner. I also think Mercedes will be strong on this track. I think Lewis Hamilton will get second. He's a bit of a Singapore master. Just go whack and watch that 2018 lap, and then you've got Fernando Alonso in 3rd place for Aston Martin. I'm going to say Aston Martin on a track that really should suit them. We saw the likes of Monaco in a year. Could be a bit of a return for form to them. So yeah, I'm looking forward to this weekend, and we could definitely have a mixed up grid. But anyway, guys, that's it for you. Thanks so much for watching. Like, subscribe, and it's also F1 News and subscribe to the channel. It's going to greatly appreciated. Thanks so much for watching. Peace out.